Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Pay attention, warning, this is the second video of the day. We will not speak about transfer market, we will not speak about Mercato in this video. What we will speak about? Training session, the fantastic video that has been published now a few hours ago on Juventus YouTube channel. If you didn't yet, please go and watch it. But I really want to go into detail because I personally, watching it already 3 times, I understood a lot of things from people management of Thiago Motta, from the players that impressed me, from the way of playing, from a lot of different things, from goalkeeper, Collinet voice, and then there is one thing. Music to my ears, mamma mia. I'm extremely happy about what I saw today. I will explain you in detail, but of course, second video of the day. Even if you already put a maximum of like this morning, you can do it as well on this video. So maximum of like. Don't forget to continue to subscribe to the channel. We are beating every single record. Every single day we have like 50, 60, sometimes even 100 new Juventini on the channel. Welcome to all the new ones. I hope you're all enjoying because now we start. Okay, the first thing that we see immediately from the players that are arriving, they go, all of them, immediately to Thiago Motta, one by one. Battere il 5. Give me 5. They are all greeting the coach. They are all saying hello to the coach, which is just fantastic. You will say, Beppe, but stupid. You're maybe exaggerating. And no, because also the video has been done in that way. To start, when you're watching the videos of Juventus, they are sharing also a message. The people that are working, that are editing these videos, that are capturing all what is happening in the day, they have one mission. Make sure that you are entertained, that you see beautiful things, but also that they are sharing messages with you without even speaking. Well, that first image, Thiago Motta clapping, saying hello to everyone, and then closing the video with the last image that is just beautiful. Thiago Motta going towards Hans Nicolas Sicaviglia that is sitting on the ground, taking his head in his hands, giving a kiss, is beautiful because it shows also the human part of Thiago Motta, that yes, is extremely demanding. Yes, he wants a lot from his players. Yes, he's looking at all the detail, but he's extremely strong in people management. Quality that I appreciate a lot. I'm not that much surprised by it. It's the first time in history that we have a coach that is younger than me. Not a lot, but it's still younger because he's born in 82. I am born in 81. So it's a coach that is also able, thanks to experience, etc., thanks to his experience at Paris Saint-Germain coaching the youth, to understand what they want, but pay attention, also what they need. And what they need is not always what they want, but just showing you the hello and then the goodbye, with a case to a player that did a fantastic training session, for example, is extremely, extremely nice. That was the opening and end part about people management, but in the meanwhile, between first and end, we saw a lot of important things. What did we see immediately? The ball. Today we saw the ball. Just to tell you, yesterday they did for the first time 1 training session. Today they were back with 2 training sessions. This is one of the strategies of Thiago Motta. 2 training sessions that are not exceptionally long, but extremely intense. When we are training, boom, 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 boom. And with the ball, oui monsieur, oui madame, with the ball, with the feet. You remember, and I will repeat it a few days still until everyone understood it and saw it, la palla al centro del terreno. La palla al centro del progetto, the ball at the center of the project, the ball at the center of the field. We play immediately with the ball. That's extremely important. While working on our physicality, while working on our condition, putting muscles, strength in the legs, we can do it as well with the ball. What do we hear immediately? Now we know it. It's already the 3rd video that we see. The voice of Simon Collinet. Musica, Sergent, le magicien, that is saying, and that's where we arrive to the music to my ears part when I told you. I hear saying, qualità nei passaggi, quality in the passes. I hear, again, non possiamo sbagliare più. Non possiamo più sbagliare. We can't miss anymore. And then there is another voice, I didn't recognize it, that said gestire anche la forza dei passaggi. Also being able to manage the strength or the power that you are putting in these passes. 3 sentences. Quality of passes, we can't miss anymore, and also managing that power, that are music to my ears. The people that know me since really long, they know that there is one thing that I'm repeating since years. If you gave me that magic wand and you said, Beppe, change something from the previous Juventus that you watched with Pirlo, with Allegri, it was the pass accuracy that was extremely low, but extremely low, too low to be respectable. Honestly, it was something that made me totally crazy. Remember, before speaking about ball possession, before speaking about expected goals or whatever statistic, the first thing that I was watching every time was the pass accuracy in total game, in opposition half, and in final third. Well, when I hear these things, guys, it's the first thing, the real first technical advice that I'm hearing, and that's music for me. Then what else? We go to the other part of the video. Before that mini game, what do I see? All the players carrying the material that they were using to train to that first part of the session. And I love that. The players that I respect a lot, but they are humans like you, they are humans like me, they are kids, they are adults, but they need to work. They need to put their hands in dirt. I remember the story of Alessandro Del Piero arriving to the locker room, to the dressing room, to the training camp of Juventus as a young kid that was obliged, because it was like that, it was a habit. The youngsters that were arriving, they were carrying the material, they were carrying the balls for the older players. Hierarchy, respect, putting your hands in dirt. You are not too good. You don't need to have an ego that is, I'm a star, I'm a VIP. Look at all the likes I have on Instagram. Look at the banners that people are putting on the stadium with my name, with my face. Fantastic, and they totally deserve it. They are our idols. But there, nobody's an idol. Nobody's better than the other. I love these kinds of details. And now we go to the game. What is the first image that we see in the game? We see that the first one that is kicking off the ball, it's not a player. It is Thiago Motta. And who is he passing the ball to? You guess it right, to a goalkeeper. He's passing that ball to Perin, if I'm not wrong. I think it's Perin. But first, the ball to Perin. That says a lot. We start from the back. We start with the goalkeeper. Speaking about goalkeepers, I saw, especially in that first part, the goalkeepers were super involved in the game. You can see it clearly. You have a first part, a second part. The first part where the goalkeepers are playing nearly only with their feet. They are like a player, and that's the second part of the video of that mini game where they are really doing also their job of catching balls, diving, etc., etc. I think, even if we don't hear it, I think it was really a task. First, they play. They start getting used to it, to manage the ball, to start with the back, etc. Of course, we saw one of the first things that I said, pay attention to these kind of things because they could happen when you are taking the risk to always play with a goalkeeper. We saw that first mistake, and I think it was the one of Dafara, goalkeeper, fantastic goalkeeper from the next gen, that is missing it. He wants to do a dribble, he wants to control that ball, to manage that ball. What is happening? You have the striker of the opposition team pressing, boom, goal. These are the things that I'm happy to see there in training sessions. So they learn, so they know that it can happen also in real life. So that when we are playing against Como, we know that these kind of things are happening in training session and we want to make everything to avoid them. Great one. Then, what else did we see? Right after Dafare making that mistake, I heard the voice of Perin, leadership. Perin, that stays at Juve, will be extremely important on the field or off the field. But I need these voices, not only from Collinet, not only from Thiago Motta, not only from that mysterious voice that I don't know yet at the moment who was speaking, but I also want our players to have that leadership. In that way, a Danilo that is not there will be important. A Bremer in his third season of Juventus will be important. A Perin, a Locatelli, these players, I'm expecting them to grow up, to take even more responsibility, and on the field being able to carry that message. Great one. And then we go towards the field players. One player that caught my eye, of course, he's new, I'm paying attention, it is Adzic. Mamma mia, the guy is a monster. I don't know if you already start to recognize his face, his haircut, his body, his way of moving. I believe he did. I believe in that video. Minimum, I'm sure. Maximum, I don't know. But minimum 4 shots. 18 years old. Did you see the power that he has in his foot? Boom! A missile there, a rocket there. Boom, boom, boom! From every position. I really love it. We saw him a lot of time on the ball. Another one that I really appreciated. But you know it, huh? How many times did I speak about that player? Joseph Buende Nonge. Mamma mia, Nonge, I don't know. One day I will ask him. But mamma mia, the technique, the dribble. The guy has top quality. If he can have, with that year of first team experience, it's true, on the bench, but if he has that maturity extra that probably last year he was not ready yet, but if he has that maturity, that guy can do wonders. I'm not sure if he will stay at Juve, if he will go on loan, if we will sell him, but the players has quality. That's something that I'm telling you already since 2 years, and I confirm it, and you can see it yourself. Another one, Haza, but also there, I'm not sure if he will stay or not. Big question mark. But imagine, we are speaking about 3 players that could potentially start the season with the next gen. A midfield made of Haza, Nonge, and Adzic. Well, probably you are missing a bit of defensive skills with Adzic and with Haza. But what a midfield to play in that 3rd division. I want to win also the 3rd division, the Serie C. I want to win it in a new region that will be the south of Italy. I saw Locatelli. And that's what I was expecting. I didn't see a lot of Locatelli, but I saw him already with his arm showing, saying, I don't know yet where he will play, what will be his next task. They are speaking about Freuler, they were speaking about this. I don't know yet, but the Locatelli that is taking responsibility, Locatelli is one that already worn that captain armband with Juventus. So this is what I expecting a lot of Locatelli, that is vocal, that is showing with his arm, verbal, not verbal. Then I saw a beautiful, of course, a beautiful image of Perin that was celebrating with Matthias Soulé that victory. Also there in training session, celebrate every single small victory, because that feeling of winning, we need to have it. We need to get used to it again. Something else that I loved in that video, except of the players that I already mentioned, Miretti, that starts by miracle to score again. Of course, he missed 1, he missed 2, he touched the post, if I'm not wrong, or the post of the goal, or the one right behind, because I heard a bang. But then he scored, he's starting to score, you see. Looks like Thiago Motta is able to transform water in wine. Mamma mia. And then we end the video with a Thiago Motta kiss, and actually this is what I want to do. Repeating you to put a maximum of like, to subscribe to the channel, and of course I want to take your head. Un bacio, a kiss from Thiago Motta to Nicolussi, from Giuseppe, Beppe, GJustjuve, to all of you that are watching. Grazie, forza, Juve.